Week G11, group number G11. The teammates are Hi Sunil Kumar, Sunil Verma, K. Lalu Nayak, L. Abhishek, S. Prithviraj. Our project is object recognition using PCA. The main theme of the project is to detect an object which is similar to our input. So for that we use MATLAB, and the code regarding this is we have placed in A1. First we should install MATLAB in our system and see that all components of MATLAB are being installed or not. Next, for coming to our code, we have to open here GUI 4 MATLAB code and view. If you open the MATLAB code, it will be open in MATLAB. So you should check whether all the MATLAB components have been loaded on the current folder here. It must be loaded here. If not, the code is we can get the here we can execute this by run symbol run GI4 add to path if the path is not mentioned before. So now we have this is our GUI for object recognition using PCA. Here we have loaded the train database. So we have kept our code on desktop A1 folder. So A1 first we have to load the train database. The train database is loaded and we have 40 images in it. You can check it whether there are 40 images or not. In train database we have the count of 40 images. Now we have to test an image that is to upload. We have to select that image. As the path is not set it before, we have to set it. It's taking the home path. For example, we take test database number 1. When you press recognize, it recognizes the first it adds the paths. We have taken 40 images in train database and 15 images in test database. This is the code regarding our project. First we have to change the path here, input image. This is the output we had applied. This is the input image given by us, and this is a recognized image which the system has recognized. We had drawn a graph too by taking pixels on x-axis and intensity along y-axis. The graph is similar to, we can say that the output is very efficient as the graph is similar in both directions. We should not get an accurate value. As the images are different, we should get a different related graph. So we get a graph that is equivalent to this. The code regarding our project is we had another option in to create database. I'll show you. It's not a dynamic process. You can add database here. For now, I'm running create database 1.m. First, we have to add the path to the database. The database is clearly. We have to add the path. Desktop here we have to add the database path. Now we can reload it. now we get an because before we had not created the database path, so that the image is not we have not given a certain path to that. By adding path we can load that, run the GUI. First, if we want to add an image, we can choose a file from our database where you want to create to place the data. If you want to give an object which is static, you can maintain capture now. The data here it shows initialize camera. The front cam will be initialized. You can place any object or like book anything by clicking capture camera. The image is captured. By saving, you can save them. Can give a certain path to the train database. Okay. Now you can see that the image, the 41th image is placed on here. By clicking exit, you can close that all the things. In PCA we have the image created is 640 into 480. The pixel value shows here. In PCA the computation is we have to place the image in a row number and with a 640 into 480 pixel. The image should be in an order, increasing order, and numerical only, and we should not give the names in a different order. The image will be saved in the numerical order by taking all the train database names and numbers, and it will be added with the pixel value of 640 into 480. Now I'll show the code. Firstly, we have trying for the process is very simple. Firstly, the path is being done goes to create database. From here, create database. In create database, train class directory and train size being loaded, and the reshape the image is being converted into RGB to gray color. From here, the value goes to eigen4. Here the pre-processing techniques is being done. In pre-processing we calculate the pixel values of each and every image and from that pixel values we calculate mean, running size, and covariance, deviation of image. All things will be calculated here. Covariance matrix and eigenvalues, eigenvectors, and we save the value of eigenvectors. Now we can see the recognition phase. In the recognition phase, the test image is being projected is taken, and projected images are also taken into consideration by calculating Euclidean distance. We sort out the image which is nearer to it by using all these functions, norm and square root of Euclidean distance minimum, all these things. For creating a database for giving cam access, we followed this code. I had already shown the create database 1. Here the function create database animation folder. From here, the first if you press the choice one, you add an image. The process goes to add image. Here again we have given a choose folder. If the image is given in if you choose a file, it's being cropped into the required format of ours. From here the image goes to initialize camera. The initial camera preview is here. By using that function, the camera is being initialized. Add an image. If you capture now. Capture now on capture and initialize camera. The code is being transferred here. When we press capture here, The image is being gets a snapshot of the video which is being recorded, and the image is being converted to RGB, and which is displayed. The image should be cropped, and it's cropped by using 640 into 480 pixels, so that we are given here 600 640 into 480.
Bathroom.
Yeah. Save image. You can save the by default we have given MATLAB path. The image is being saved with an extension of .jpg, and the displays. We can show this all these functions, and the content we have told. We can first it checks the count of images which are present here, and by adding +1, the process is in this way our project is shows the required output, and this is the way we have done it. Thank you for listening.